The 2 years. So it was like 2 years that it took you to kind of realize then you weren't feeling anything.
Yeah, like I remember like I didn't cry for so long, and I used to be a person that cried all the time, and I like missed crying. Like I was like I wanted to watch like a sad movie just so I could cry, but I still couldn't. Like I couldn't. I also lost my sex drive, which is really shitty. And you lose like that happiness. I would try to hang with my friends, but I felt like I had to like put on a face. Like I had to like pretend I was like laughing and enjoying my time, but I was like feeling numb.
Yeah.
And that's like actually really shitty, but.
Yeah, I had that too after I don't know, like the morning I woke up when I was super fucked up, and it like finally, I don't know, after all my shit built up and hit me, I woke up and like I couldn't feel anything for so long, like the same thing. I remember that day it was my birthday, and my parents were doing a birthday dinner for me, and I just texted my dad and I was like, man, like I'm sorry, but like I know you guys put this huge dinner together and everyone's going, but like I can't come. I was like, there's not a fucking chance. I'm fucked. Like I don't know what's going on.
Can't have conversations with people.
I couldn't do anything. And I just remember sitting there like, and I must have watched 3 movies in a row, and I was just looking at the TV and like I couldn't even pay attention. I couldn't laugh. I couldn't cry. I couldn't like, I literally felt nothing. I was just staring at it like, what the fuck is going on? And that lasted like a long time, but it wasn't from medication. It was just from like whatever I fucked up in my brain.
Totally.
But same feeling. And it's really weird because I remember I would be like I was so fucked up I wanted to cry. I'm like, I know what's going on. Like I feel like I'm dead, but I'm just sitting there like, I don't know, it's really weird.
And yeah, and I feel like not a lot of people talk about like that kind of stuff because I just thought, oh, I'm cured, so like this is fine, but it wasn't fine because I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear a lot of stories about people who experience that, like with any kind of, I feel like it's any drug related to a mental health issue, whether it's for like anxiety, depression. I mean, a lot of those ones are mixed. You take them for both, but same thing. People get on them and then 6 months later or a year, whatever it is, they realize they can't feel anything.
And like, I want to reiterate that medication did probably save my life. So as much as like I kind of like have some hate for it, I think it is so important and helpful for a lot of people, and it was for myself to like regulate my mood. But yeah, maybe.
Do you still take it?
I still do take medication, but a way less amount than I used to. So I still have to like take medication every morning, but it's not as much.
Yeah.
But I got my sex drive back, so like go team. Yeah, and I have emotions like normal people now, I think, or not normal people, but like I do feel highs and lows like regular.
That's good. So when you had that medication for the 2 years, did you just take the same stuff and like dial it down, or did you switch, or how did you kind of like get out of that situation of not feeling anything?
Well, there's 2 things. I did dial it down, but I also. Like, I think I was telling you this over the phone, like when my grandpa died, like, at the beginning of this year, I feel like that, like, really, like, cracked it back open, like, having emotions again. And I don't know the scientific, like, facts around that, or, like, if that even makes any sense. But, like, I was starting to feel a bit more emotion, like, the, like, 6 months leading up to that, but I still didn't feel, like, my, like, true self and, like, how I, have emotions. And then I completely broke down with that. And somehow ever since then I've like been able to access emotions and feelings and like creativity way more. So
that wasn't even like a change in medication. That was just like,
no, that was just like situational, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that was more of like me like, I don't know, like me protecting my emotions maybe.
Yeah, because like stuff can get stuck, like energy and stuff can get stuck in your body, and then like some crazy situation or, thing like that can let it all free again or whatever happens, right? Maybe it just got to the point where you couldn't hold it back anymore, and then boom, everything started flowing again.
Yeah, it's like you have to break down fully to like be able to like move forward and your own self. I don't know, maybe that's it. But another thing I want to point out, like I did, the 2 years that I didn't feel anything, I relied on marijuana like way too much because when I smoked weed I could feel again mostly, like I met like TV shows were better, like just it's marijuana, like TV shows were better, like funnier. I could feel, I could maybe, I don't think I could cry, but like I could feel. Food tasted better. I feel like the 2 years I couldn't, like food just didn't taste as good. And like life was more exciting when I like smoked weed. But so I smoked weed almost like every night for 2 years, which is like, shouldn't do it. And I remember thinking there was no problem with it, but I was like, wait, maybe this is a problem. So I don't smoke weed as much now.
No.
Yeah, like way less.
Yeah,
so, but I do think weed had so many benefits because it actually like really helped me feel again.
Yeah.
Or in those moments.
So
but
you didn't get anything negative from it though?
No, I mean, I ate a lot, like weight gain probably from the medication, and I gained weight because I would like smoke, like when you smoke weed, you just want to eat.
Yeah, true.
So that was bad. Yeah. And it would be like nice to not rely on, a substance every day.
Yeah.
So yeah.